Welcome back, you bunch of weirdos. This is your number one fat agent coming to you today with another one of these intriguing FIFA 20 experiments, and we got a good one today. We're mixing it up. We're doing all-time left-footed players versus all-time right-footed players. Yes, I've done left-footed versus right-footed before, but this time we're switching up. We're bringing in the icons. Thank you to the new PC mods. So we're gonna have a mix of icons and current-day players. And after I showcase these teams, I'm gonna put these two into the Premier League. They're gonna go head-to-head to see which one finishes higher in the table. And then after that, we're gonna take those two teams and put them head-to-head in the live action portion. See which team reigns supreme on the pitch. So if you are excited to see the all-time best left-footed players go up against the all-time best right-footed players, then go ahead, smush your hard erect nipple into that like button right now. Subscribe if you're new. But first, a word from our sponsor. Yes, OneFootball is partnering with the Fat Asian. That is right, the best app to keep up to date with the latest scores and news in world football. And with the footy season well underway, OneFootball is the best app to keep up to date with lineups, with club drama, with injury updates. And with them covering over 100 leagues and competitions, whoever you follow, they got you, homie. It's absolutely free and available on iOS and Android. And I actually use OneFootball even before they sponsor the channel. And I highly recommend it, even if they didn't sponsor me. So go ahead, download it. A link is in the description down below. Thanks again to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. Now back to the show. So without further ado, let me present to you the best all-time left-footed team to ever appear in FIFA 20. So a little bit of an asterisk here, but yeah, it's only going to be players who appeared in FIFA 20. And of course, you're going to start off with an all-time left-footed player list. You got to start off with arguably the greatest of all time, and that of course is Lionel Messi. Coming in at a 94, he's the highest rated player in this current gen of FIFA that is not FUT related or icon related. And as you can see, I modified him a little bit. I have made him 25 years of age, and the reason for doing that is he's originally 32, so in the simming process, he would rapidly degrade. Now that he's 25, not gonna happen. And then I'm gonna get a little contentious here at the striker position. We're going Johan Cruyff. Now, he is listed as a right-footed player. But when I was making this list, I realized that, yeah, there's not a lot of icons who are left-footed. At least not nearly as many that are right-footed. There is a huge disadvantage that way. So in that case, I started to tweak it a little bit, and I included a couple of two-footed players in. And Johan was one of those players. Over that, I made him the captain, and it kind of evens out the sides a little bit. On the left side, no debate here, it's Ryan Giggsy. Manchester United legend comes in at a 92. And now another point of contention, Zinedine Zidane. Once again, a naturally right-footed player, but he also could bang in 40-yard volleys with his left foot. And since this side was a little bit thin on their high-end icons, I decided to throw Zinedine Zidane and Johan Cruyff over here. Next to him, no debate here, 97 rated Maradona, left-footed Argentinian. What is up with great left-footed Argentinians? And then at the CDM position, we have 90 overall Petit. In the back line, starting out at the left back position, we have Jordi Alba, who comes in at a current 87. Next to him, once again, another player which is debatable, as there are multiple citations that he is naturally a right-footed player, but there was so much acclaim about Paolo Maldini and his left foot that they actually played him at the left back position for multiple years. I'm going through lists of the best left-footed players of all time. Maldini, Cruyff, and Zidane all appeared on a couple of those lists, so it was weird for me. I did my best. I'm an American, so I'm doing the best I can. And if I didn't include Maldini onto this list, the center back pairing for the left-footed players was not very pretty, because alongside him is Chiellini, but then everybody else on there is like Vertonghen, Laporte, Umtiti, Lenglet. It's not icon worthy, it's not all-time worthy. And then I cheated a little bit here. We're putting Roberto Carlos in at the right back position. It's extremely tough in these left-footed, right-footed battles to actually find a fullback that plays on the opposite side. So what I ended up doing is I'm gonna cheat on both. I'm just gonna take the highest rated left backs for the left-footed players and switch them over to their positions. Thank you, cheat engine. Another surprising thing, not a lot of great left-footed keepers. The highest one is Ederson, but it's a three-way tie between him, Hugo Lloris, and Thibaut Courtois. And moving on to the bench, you have Icon Overmars, you got Salah, you got Stoichkov, you got Sanchez, Rivaldo, Vertonghen, as we mentioned before, Barnes, Alaba, Robertson, Antoine Griezmann, Lenglet, Lucas Hernandez, Dybala, Bernardo Silva, Saul, Matuidi, Haji, Raul, Laporte, David Silva. I decided to play someone on Liverpool because left-footed players, Liverpool starts with an L, and there were two players that just happened to be here. Salah and Robertson were both on this team already. With the team total coming out to an attack of 91, a midfield of 93, and a defense of 90. But how does it compare to the all-time right-footed team? And yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty much all the other icons are on this team, all the high-rated ones anyway. Starting up top, you got Fat Ronaldo coming in at 96 96 overall. Behind him, you have the highest rated player that you can get in the game, and that, of course, is 98 rated Cam Pele. On the left side, I switched over his position. He's naturally a striker, but I switched it to his primary to be left wing. You got Ronaldo and the other Ronaldo in the same team. It's gonna be a bloodbath. All right, now you can see that his age is 34 to even it up since I made Messi 25. Let's go ahead and do this really quick. Through the power of the G engine, boom, he's 25 as well. And you might also notice that his rating is 94. Actually went in and I tweaked his rating so it matches his last year's ratings. So for all intents and purposes, this is prime Ronaldo. In the midfield, you got prime Pirlo, you got prime Mathias. On the right side, you got 94 rated Garrincha. On the right back position, you have Carlos Alberto coming in at 93. You got Baresi coming in at a 93. You got Puyol coming in at a 92. And then you got Zanetti at the left back position coming in at a 92. With the highest rated keeper in the game, Icon Lev Yashin, the Hat. Now, while this back line is terrifying, it is rather short. You can see Baresi comes in at 5'9" and Puyol comes in at 5'10". So this is one of the weird instances where the fullbacks are taller than the center backs. But heading is fairly useless in the game, so it shouldn't really affect them. Down the bench, you can see full team of icons. You got Schmeichel as the backup, Cannavaro, Van Basten, Hullet, Ronaldinho, Figo, Zambrata, Georgie Best, Bobby Moore, Vieira, Thierry Henry. And then we finally get some current day players in Joshua Kimmich, Nesta, Oblak, Neymar, Kevin De Bruyne, Gerrard, Ballack, Blanc, and last but not least, Baggio. Now I put this team on Arsenal because right-footed players, right begins with the letter R, and yes, Arsenal begins with an A, but if you say it, what does it start with? Arsenal. Yeah. I did this whole experiment for this joke. Alright, now we have hopped into career mode. We sit on July 1st of 2019. As for me to remain neutral, I shall be simming as West Ham. We have placed the left-footed and the right-footed all-time teams into this league, and we're now going to sim to the end of the season and see which one finishes on top. They don't necessarily need to win the league, although they have a plethora of icons on both sides. I would be very shocked if either one of these teams didn't finish 1 or 2. As we go ahead and get this going, you guys can vote up in the I thingies over here on which team you think is going to come out on top. As for me, I'm going to go ahead and make a prediction here. I'm going to go, I don't know, I just have a funny feeling about the left-footed players this year. I'm going to go with the left-footed side. As you guys know, if I get the prediction right, nothing bad happens to me, but if I get the prediction wrong, I have to go ahead and do a forfeit. And this is the forfeit that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to keep up with current events right here. For you guys who don't know, I have recently moved to Brooklyn and I have access to a close by Popeyes. And what has recently returned to the Popeyes? The famed chicken sandwich. A sandwich so good that people have literally been stabbed to death over it. Now, if I get my prediction right, I will go ahead and get said crispy chicken sandwich today. But if I get the prediction wrong, then I will have to eat my lunch at the dollar store. Either way, it's a forfeit because the line is going to be out of my butthole. But I guess we will see at the end of the season. Take it away, Time Wizard.
Go, Time Wizard!
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we sit on June 1st of 2020. Let's see how the players did at the end of the season. Alright, going over to players' stats, and it is a right-footed player on top. It is the GOAT, Pele, coming in at 28 goals in 37 matches, but just below him is a left-footed player. Rivaldo coming in from the left wing, hitting 25 into the net, and then Fat Ronaldo, well, I guess it could be either Ronaldo, we have no differentiator, but one of the Ronaldos of the right-footed team comes in third place with 23, and then right below him is Messi coming in with 22, so very, very even so far. Going down the list, you can see a couple of other guys, Stoichkov, Ronaldinho, Maradona also coming in on this list. Alright, we go over to assists, and it is Lionel Messi of the left-footed players who, actually it's a tie. Pele and Messi both contributed 15 assists apiece. I don't know why Messi is on top, maybe alphabetical. And Ronaldinho, the right-footed side, coming in third place with 12, and then right below him is Stoichkov of the left-footed side with 9, and then one of the Ronaldos coming in with 9 assists as well. We go down the list, a couple of other left-footed players, Zidane contributing 7, Petit contributing 7 as well, and Rivaldo contributing 6. And on the clean sheets, it is Peter Schmeichel of Arsenal contributing 27 clean sheets, my god. But Hugo Lloris and the left-footed players not too far behind with 23. It's actually really, really close in between these teams. I don't know who has won, but it seems like there is a slight advantage for the right-footed players. Once again, the left-footed players are represented by Liverpool, and the right-footed players are represented by Arsenal. And you can see West Ham is in 9th place, Wolves is in 8th, 7th is Leicester, 6th is Everton, 5th is Manchester United, 4th is Chelsea, 3rd is Manchester City, and this is it. Arsenal, yes! The left-footed players. I get to finally try the crispy chicken sandwich. Oh! I didn't even see this by 1 point. It was extremely close. Look at the results. And what's even nuttier, Arsenal had an invincible season. They literally lost to no one. Liverpool lost to one team, but they only drew one, and then they won every other game. Because statistically, Arsenal was better. They were better offensively, they were better defensively, and yeah, that was just the luck of the draw. But the right-footed players are going to have an opportunity to get their revenge in the live action portion. So now, as you can see, we're going to have these two teams face off in a live action portion. They're going to go head to head, CPU versus CPU. I'm not going to control anything on legendary difficulty at a neutral ground. They're going to play for the Champions League because why not? As we see these two teams stride onto the pitch, you guys can go ahead and vote up in the eye thingies right now on which team you think is going to reign supreme in this live action portion. As for me, it was already decided what I'm going to have for lunch, but this is for my dinner. And I think I'm going to go with the right-footed team. I just got a feeling for this one. So the spicy chicken sandwich is decided, but do I get 2 spicy chicken sandwiches? Or am I going to have the spicy chicken sandwich for lunch and ramen for dinner? We'll let these pixels decide my life choices. Throw in deep in enemy territory for Garincha. Garincha plays it into Pirlo. Who back heals it? Okay. Really fancy stuff for just a simple A pass. Out, but only as far as Matthias, who gets it over to Puyol. Puyol, not known for his offensive attributes, although he scored a couple of crucial goals here and there. Ronaldo. Oh, Ronaldo chops inside, over to Matthias, back to Ronaldo, who fires it, and we have ourselves a goal. The right-footed players take an early lead in the 13th minute. Excellent working in between the two, and you go, see! Oh, cringe. Look at this. The Ronaldo chop to get past Roberto Carlos, and then just a 1-2 right back to Cristiano Ronaldo, returning the favor. Excellent link-up play going near post, past Maldini, past Ederson, and you gotta say Ederson could have done a little bit better there. Jurgen Klopp in shambles. And it is CR7 Ronaldo who has the breakthrough. All right, so far looking good for 2 spicy chicken sandwiches. Plays it forward to Johan. He's got Zidane going ahead of him. Zidane kind of checks his run. Plays it forward. Beautifully timed. No! Johan! The left-footed players hold on to it. Chiellini punts it forward to Messi, who lays it off to Zidane. Over to Cruyff. 2 crucial block-offs. Looking for something over to Maradona. Maradona! Whoa. All right, you can calm down, Matthias. Only a yellow for Matthias. It's a really late challenge. You can see Maradona. Yeah, that was awful. Easily could have been a red. Leviashin spots it forward. Oh, it's Pele in a foot race. Is he gonna get there? Oh, but he is gonna get run down. He still has it. Garincha. Ah, just deals with that. Oh, terrible giveaway. Maradona to the inside. He's got. Oh, Messi. Oh, what a save from Leviashin. You could see Messi creeping in from the outside position. He was free. He had the shot. And let's see if it was on target here. Yes, it was creeping in. Crucial intervention from the hat. All right, booting and tooting it forward, and this should be, yes, the final touch of the last half. Good chances for both sides, but the right-footed players just a little bit more clinical. And you can see right here, the left-footed team, the actually more offensive, 4 shots and all 4 of them on target, while the right-footed side only had 2 shots and 1 of them on target, but clinical, 1-0. And not for nothing, but Ronaldo scored his shot and Messi missed his, so the fanboy comments. Ooh, poor giveaway there. Ronaldo plays it centrally to Pele. He's got space to attack on the right side, but easily closed off. Oh, awful horror tackle from Maldini. What is going on with the defense of the left-footed players? Just a horror show tackle. Look at this from the greatest defender of all time. I don't even know if he gets the ball and just scissor tackles Pele. Not what you want to see from your best defender, and this gives Pele a 23-yard attempt. He steps up. He fires. Oh, clinical. Beautiful from the Brazilian angel. And just look at this. Rises up. No jump from the wall. Maybe could have prevented something. And just perfectly placed into the top bins. And now we're in the 3rd minute. And that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. After that second goal, I'm going to be honest. The left-footed players just kind of laid down like a dog and showed their belly. And as I predicted, the right-footed side came out on top. I am 2 for 2. Which means I'm going to go ahead and try to grab me 2 chicken sandwiches. And I am not looking forward to the line. Well, let's go get it. All right. we got the chicken sandwiches. Yeah, you like that? You f***ing like that? Let's see what the hype's about. Thank you, Kimchi God. Wow. Is it worth the hype? Yes. How long did I have to wait? 10 minutes. Better than Chick-fil-A? Yes. Alright guys, that's going to conclude this episode of this deliciousness. If you want to see me tear EA a new butthole, just like this spicy sandwich is about to tear my butthole up, go ahead and click over here to exhibit. But until next time, boys, stay thick.